Bryce Rosner, Rodney, Iowa.
Lainika Seaman, Lebanon, Kansas. Bryce and I actually met when I was 16 and he was 18. And it really creeps him out because I actually remember what he was wearing the first time we saw each other. We didn't end up talking to each other or really building a friendship or relationship until several years later. And I always thought he was really cute, but I thought like he didn't like me. About 5 years after that, I think, we met up at District Council of the Assemblies of God, and my sister and I were like, oh man, that's Bryce. We went and sang at his church a couple of months later.
He was the super good looking guitar player on stage who had an amazing voice. And yeah, it was one of those moments where
I was like,
oh, I knew.
Well, we had sang at your church how many times before you finally talked to me?
3 or 4.
Yeah. I got a Facebook message right after we left saying that he thought we did really good and he loved seeing us again, and I was like, oh, that was really sweet of him.
I had gotten one of their CDs at District Council, and it was stuck in my CD player in the truck.
Which was horrible for him, I'm sure.
I could play it. It worked, but I couldn't eject it or put any other CDs in.
It was a sign.
It was a sign.
Typical Bryce does not have a smartphone. And so he was like, if you want to keep chatting, can I have your number, or else we're just going to have to FaceTime later. He sent me a book in the mail, actually, that we had been talking about. And I was like, oh my goodness, sisters, look what he sent me. He sent me a book, and my oldest sister, Alika, she's like, he liked you, he sent you a book, he liked you. And I was like, oh, okay.
When you know you really love somebody and you want to propose, but then in the guy's mind, it's like, how am I going to do this? You know, I had to make it big, and I had to make sure that nobody, nobody knew what was happening.
I totally was like, oh, he's going to propose on my birthday. We had looked at rings like 3 months before this or something.
Before we had looked at rings.
And he told me on our way to Hastings, he's like, I don't like any of the rings we picked out, so when we get to Omaha, I think we should look at some rings. And I was like, are you serious? Like, I was trying not to be mad because it was my birthday, but I was like, well, he's not going to propose, so I don't need to have my nails done.
And then I had already lined up a carriage ride around the old market.
Yes, and a big Cinderella carriage.
Which was funny because she asked the driver how many proposals he had had on his carriage ride, and in the back of my mind I'm going, there's no way she knows.
Typical me, fashion over comfort. I was wearing heels, of course, and they were starting to hurt my feet a little bit, and I didn't really want him to know. So I was like trying to like be tough about it. So we started walking down by the river, and like they were killing me at that point. And he was like, oh, let's go on the pedestrian bridge. Let's just walk across it. And I was like, really? Can we just go back to the car? And he's like, well, we can drive closer. And I was like, fine, he really wants to go on this bridge. I guess we'll go.
There's a line on the bridge that's the Iowa-Nebraska border.
What's going on? And then Bryce gets on one knee. And honestly, I can't remember what he says because the whole time I was like, don't forget what he's saying. Don't forget what he's saying. So
I said, here on the bridge that connects 2 states, would you connect 2 lives? Would you marry me?
it was so sweet. I had to ask him 4 times afterwards what he said, but it was really, really sweet.
Lainika, wow, where did the time go? I'm almost for sure it was just yesterday that I sent a Facebook message to you to tell you that your CD was stuck in my truck.
Bryce, today all my hopes and dreams are coming true. Today marks the start of our happily ever after, the beginning of our beautiful life we will build together. Just like anything beautiful, it took hard work, sweat, pain, and tears to transform it from nothing into a masterpiece. That is what God has done with us, first separately and then together.
But I would not trade the last 2 years for anything in the world. At times, the long-distance thing was hard, only seeing one another every 2 weeks. Having to drive 4.5 hours for a weekend that would end way too soon. FaceTiming just to see one another. Showing up unexpected to surprise each other. and lots and lots and lots of talking on the phone.
I cannot wait to continue on this journey with my best friend. It's the moment to come that I'm most excited about. The times when we will laugh and love, and when we will cry and support one another. The times when life is at the fullest and when it's at the worst. The times through joy and struggles I will be there to respect, honor, and love you. To be your helper and comfort, knowing that with God we will be there for each other always.
Here we are, getting married, and I cannot be more happy. You are the most beautiful woman in the world, with eyes that sparkle like the finest jewels, and hair that shimmers in the sunshine with that amazing copper glow. Your smile, along with your incredible outgoing personality, makes everyone want to be your best friend.
From the moment our paths crossed, you captivated me, distracted me, inspired me, encouraged me, frustrated me, made me laugh, and challenged me in every way. I fall in love with you again and again every day. The last year and a half has been the best of my life. I feel like I am living a dream. You are the best person I have ever known. You make me laugh until my sides ache and tears run down my face. You believe in me and make me feel cherished. You encourage and support me and my dreams. You are the most godly and humble man I have ever met. Our relationship hasn't always been smooth sailing. We've had to learn each other and work to understand one another. Though we are as opposite as two people can be, our differences complete and balance each other. The way you have loved me through our relationship is a beautiful picture of Christ. You have shown the love of the Father with how you serve, love, and care for me. Knowing you will be my husband for the rest of forever fills me with complete happiness.
I get that amazing privilege of being your best friend, #1 fan, admirer, and best of all, your husband. I am so happy that you place God as your #1 priority. That is what I have been the most attracted to from the start. Now, as we start this journey together, with God in the center of our marriage, there will be no stopping us.
I promise to make you laugh when you're mad and to help carry your burdens and to love you unconditionally. I promise to remember that neither one of us is perfect, but strive to remind myself of all the ways we are perfect for each other. At times, I feel like I couldn't possibly love you more than I do right now, and yet I know I will tomorrow. I don't know why God has blessed me with you, but I thank Him every day for saving me for you. Little did I know that the day I met you, my fairy tale started, and today begins our happily ever after.
I love you so much.
Only yours forever and always, Lainey.
Your husband, Bryce.